What kind of mother would do that to her son? Turn him into a prostitute so you could pretend to be something more than what you are, which is nothing more than a filly whore. You're a big old they're making your son out to be, that's for sure. Truth is, she wasn't nothing but a dealer's whore. That's all.
Bothering me is that being a celebrity sometimes comes with, like, everybody wants to be successful in a celebrity and stuff like that, but it comes with, you know, bullshit sometimes, and, you know, that's the only thing that
Jaguar Wright is back, and she's dropping bombshells about Bryshere Grey's disturbing past in Hollywood. According to Jaguar, Bryshere was allegedly sold by his own mother, Andria Mayberry, and his former manager, Charlie Mack, to Diddy in exchange for money. Jaguar claims that Bryshere was violated by both Diddy and Will Smith, leading him to flee the industry. This isn't the first time Jaguar has accused Diddy of exploiting Bryshere, but she now says there's more incriminating evidence. Jaguar even alleges that a tape exists involving Justin Bieber, Bryshere, Will Smith, and Diddy in an inappropriate situation. The plot thickens with Jaguar's claim that Bryshere attempted to file a $50 million lawsuit against Diddy and Will Smith earlier this year. However, according to her, they managed to silence him before the lawsuit could become public. These claims are as shocking as they are unverified, but Jaguar insists that there's a dark underbelly to Bryshere's Hollywood experience that people haven't fully realized yet.
If he needs prayer, I don't even know what's going on.
They trying to slay him out so he'll feel too embarrassed to file his lawsuit against Diddy for what Will and Diddy did to him. With Jaden and Justin present, that tape exists.
Bryshere's rise to fame began inauspiciously. Discovered by talent manager Charlie Mack at the tender age of 17, he was quickly whisked into the limelight. Charlie's connections landed Bryshere a last-minute audition for the role of Hakeem Lyon in the hit TV series Empire. With a captivating performance, Bryshere secured the part and his career began to soar. However, Bryshere's ambitions extended beyond acting. He harbored a passion for music and sought guidance from industry heavyweights. Charlie introduced him to Diddy, a renowned figure in the music world, but the mentorship came at a sinister cost. While Diddy and Will Smith were publicly portrayed as mentors, their true intentions were far more disturbing. The mentorship was a facade, a carefully orchestrated scheme to exploit young talent. Bryshere was subjected to a horrifying ordeal, violated and abused by those he trusted. Jaguar Wright, a vocal advocate for survivors, shed light on the dark underbelly of the industry. She revealed that the mentorship was a ploy to lure young men into sexual exploitation. The promise of fame and success was a bait to lure them into a dangerous trap. The shocking revelations about Bryshere's experiences sent shockwaves through the industry. It became clear that the veneer of glamour and success concealed a sinister reality. The stories of Bryshere and Meek Mill, who reportedly fled Will Smith's house in distress after a harrowing ordeal, exposed the extent of the abuse. Jaguar Wright's bravery in speaking out gave a voice to Bryshere and other victims. Her revelations forced the industry to confront its dark secrets and sparked a much-needed conversation about exploitation and abuse.
They do weird things in their house, and young men have left their house screaming to get away from them in their mentorship. Meek Mills. Bryshere Grey left that house screaming. August the only one that stayed, and I guess he was really sick. He needed a doctor.
Jaguar was right about Diddy's involvement with Bryshere. Since leaving Hollywood, Bryshere's life has spiraled into chaos. He's now doing adult films and selling his body online for money. His videos are everywhere. It's shocking to think that just a few years ago, he was an up-and-coming actor with a promising career. Unfortunately, he's also faced significant legal troubles. In 2022, he was convicted of aggravated assault against a woman he was dating at the time. This wasn't his first brush with the law. Back in 2020, his wife sought help at a gas station after a violent incident where she claimed he had choked her, leaving her unconscious. When the police arrived to arrest him, he barricaded himself in his home, leading to a tense standoff that lasted hours before he finally surrendered.
To Bryshere Grey, one of the stars of the hit show Empire. Tonight we're seeing hours of new video from his July arrest that ended with his wife flagging down police and telling them the actor had assaulted her for hours inside their Goodyear home. The bizarre jailhouse interview lasting for 2 hours as they try to piece together a chaotic chain of...
Though Bryshere Grey is an adult and responsible for his actions, Jaguar Wright claims that the trauma inflicted by Diddy and Will Smith has kept him trapped, unable to break free. In a recent heated interview with Real Life Productions, Jaguar spilled even more shocking details about how the entire situation was orchestrated. According to her, Charlie Mack wasn't oblivious to what Diddy and Will were doing to Bryshere. Worse yet, Jaguar alleges that Bryshere's own mother, Andria Mayberry, was complicit, handing her son over to Diddy for a paycheck. Jaguar further claimed that Andria's motive for allowing these traumatic events to unfold was purely selfish.
Bryshere's mom, I'ma kick you in your and I'ma go to work North Philly style, bitch. Fuck you. And Charlie, you happy now? He's a gay star. Are you happy now, Andy? For a book that didn't sell? I hope that new husband of yours leaves you. And maybe it's time you tell your son why his father is really in jail, his biological father, for all of his life and what you had to do with it. You see, I'm sorry.
Jaguar Wright also revealed that Andria Mayberry recently approached her, begging for help with Bryshere. Jaguar claims she specifically advised Andria to distance Bryshere from Charlie Mack, accusing him of pimping Bryshere out to Diddy and Will Smith. However, according to Jaguar, Andria did nothing and continued to allow Diddy and Will to exploit her son, forcing him to engage in inappropriate freak-off sessions.
And begged me for my help. I told her to get the away from Charlie. I did everything that I could do to get Bryshere, to help her get Bryshere out of California into Chicago State to be ready for filming. She knew she knew what Will did to him. But because of Charlie, see? And Charlie had promised her all kinds of things. And all she had to do was pretend to be a broken down single mom who worked her way up through the ghetto and raised a superstar for television, when the truth is she wasn't nothing but a drug dealer's. That's all she ever was. She went from drug dealer to drug dealer, and then she snitched on whoever she needed to snitch on until she could get to the bigger bag, until she got with Larry Lair, my friend who raised Bryshere in $1 million home. Your whole book is lies, Andy. And I hope anybody that bought it asks for a refund and demands it comes out of your pocket every time they see your son's gay.
For those wondering about the lawsuit Jaguar Wright mentioned, there were rumors a few months ago that Bryshere Grey was preparing to file a $50 million lawsuit against Diddy. This came from a blind item suggesting that a male victim of sexual assault by a well-known mogul, suspected to be Diddy, was about to come forward. However, just before the lawsuit was supposed to be made public, Bryshere suddenly pulled back and started an OnlyFans career instead, leading many to believe something must have happened behind the scenes. Unfortunately, we may never know what changed his mind until Bryshere gathers the courage to reveal the truth. Fans had plenty to say about this situation. One person commented, "Bryshere Grey's downfall is sad as hell. There's no reason I should open Twitter and see him like that. The industry really turned him out." Another added, "Mentorship in Hollywood has become dangerous. Prayers for Bryshere Grey. What's done in the dark will come to light." So, what do you think? Did Diddy and Will break Bryshere down? And do you think his mom and Charlie Mack were involved? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to click here for another messy video.